What's up? Hope you are good and hope everything is wonderful. I too, everything is good. So, today I want to talk about stress, how to overcome stress. I think this is the light video, especially if you find yourself in such situation where everything is just stressful. You hear people say, I'm stressful, nothing which is working for me now. I'm becoming so stressful. So we have to deal with the root of the stress. I think, and I also believe that if you can deal from the root, everything about you is going to be great. Number one thing, what is stress? What is this thing people call stress? You see, a lot of the things you find people calling stress, they are the things which they go through day in, day out. So it's a thing, an experience that you find majority of people going through. So it's something which just comes in as you are going throughout your day. You find that maybe things didn't happen the way you intended them to happen, and hence they didn't happen the way you intended them to happen. Now you say you've become stressful. So here's how you have to learn how to deal with stress. Number one thing, you have to check out or you have to analyze yourself very well. What kind of thoughts do I hold in my imagination, in my mind? Because you cannot be stressful without having the mind. So everything will start from there. It will start from the thoughts that you hold within your mind, within your heart. Because if you think of a thing for a long period of time and you hold that within your imagination, do you know after some time that thing is going to drop inside of your heart? And when it gets inside of the heart, now it's going to dictate who you are going to become. If you check in the Bible, there is a scripture that says that be vigilant of your heart, because that's where the issues of life flow from. Every experience, whether good or bad, if you find it being repetitive, happening today, still it's going to happen tomorrow. It's a continuous thing. Then you have to realize this thing is no longer in my mind. This thing now is within my heart. It became part of me. That's why it is controlling you. Everything that you see controlling you, it's no longer here in the head. It's something which now is entered inside of your subconscious or your heart. And anything that enters inside the heart is something which have been repeated for a period of time. The same thing, if you find you being stressful and you find yourself thinking the thought of stress, thinking, meditating on the continuous struggle, meditating on the problem, it's no longer a problem now. It is going to move from the realm of just conscious you being aware to getting inside of you. It becomes part of you. That's why you find now, even when you are interacting with other people, you have to be bull. You are so loud. Yeah, you are so loud because you have become that thing. Sometimes even people come and say to you, why do you act that way? And you are worried because you cannot even know about it. Because you became that thing. Anything that gets into the heart, you become that. And you start to act like that. So how do you deal with stress? The first thing, you deal with it from the mind. You have to learn what gets in there. Your mind is the gate. You have to control it. You have to observe it. You have to study it. What do you allow into your mind? What do you listen to? What music do you listen to? What do you pay attention each and every day? Because anything that you pay attention to will have to expand. If you look at a thing for a long period of time, it starts to grow, it starts to expand. So you have to be mindful of things that you look at, because everything that you look at will dictate who you are going to become. So I'm just going to say, just like Paul, whatsoever is good, whatsoever is noble, whatsoever is of good report, you have to think on those things. Learning how to think on the right thing, that is what we call self-mastery. Anything good that you think on cannot lead you to be stressful. But if you find always thinking on the negative things, you are going to find yourself stressful. So you have to learn on what to think. Don't think on everything that comes towards your way. You have to be busy guarding your mind. You have to be busy guarding your imagination. Your imagination is everything. Einstein said that imagination is better than knowledge. He also said that imagination is my workshop. Everything I deal with will have to start within my imagination. Every stress that you find yourself having, it will have to start by you picturing it. You are there just sitting like this, like nothing which is really happening. The more you sit like that, instead of using the same energy you are using pondering the wrong thing, you use it now to ponder on the right thing, and everything about you is going just to be great. It's your guy. Thank you. Hope this video have been helpful, and where you have not understood, you can comment below there, and I'm going to come here and I'm going to explain to you. We want to have a very peaceful mind, which the world cannot give to you. A peace of mind where when you go to sleep, you sleep well. Even people have to wake up, they have to wake you up in the morning. So thank you very much.